She was like, bet. So she left and got some drinks. She ended up having a ball overnight. That was probably like the last time she drunk. What's up, everybody? I'm Key.
And I'm Bex. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, Beekeepers.
What it do, y'all? As you can see, we in matching PJs. So you know what that means. Story time! So we randomly selected what story we wanted to tell. And we decided we're going to tell a Cancun story.
Yes, that was our first trip out of the country together as a couple.
It was pretty interesting, no cap.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna hear some stuff for the first time, so let's get into it.
So in the beginning, a lot of people said they were gonna go talking that big cash. And then once the time went on, the numbers dwindled down and it ended up being 4 of us actually going on this trip. At the time, Key and I were not dating. We were just friends, but about a week or 2 before the trip, we actually started dating.
Yes, we did. And, you know, going to Cancun was a big deal for me. You know, me out of the country first time without my parents.
For sure, same.
Pretty sure the same. So, we communicated that we was going to go to Walmart. I thought she was going to go to Walmart without me.
You thought?
Don't know what you thought.
So, I went to Walmart, you know, got my little stuff I needed for the trip, and I went back home. Now, when I got home, our 2 other friends met me at my house because my dad was taking us to the airport. And she called me, was like, yo, I'm at Walmart, where are you? I'm like, yo, I'm home. When you talking about Walmart? You said you was gonna go on your own. She was like, we for sure miscommunicating, da 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 da.
Don't sound like that. I don't sound like that.
I don't talk like that.
I'm like, it's cool, I'll come up there, you know what I mean, and shop with you. She was like, nah, that's fine. You know what I'm saying, do your thing. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna come meet you. So I ended up going to Walmart. While we on the phone, she's already went shopping and back to her car, you know what I mean, on her way back to her car. So I'm like, I don't see you. I was like, which Walmart are you? Apparently it was the wrong one. She was at a different Walmart. So on my way to go to this Walmart, she ended up locking her keys in the car.
Imagine this, guys. A push to start. You can't lock your keys in your car or your car beeps. You can't lock the keys in the trunk or the trunk flies open. But I, Bex, managed to lock my keys in the car. I don't know how it happened, but I did. And at this point, I'm already so frustrated because we've miscommunicated and we were at the wrong Walmarts and I had to go do all this shopping by myself. And then I get outside and lock my keys in my car and AAA is gonna take 5 ever to get there.
Tragic moment.
But, you know, the gentleman he is, decided to make that trip to the right Walmart and sit at Walmart and wait with me.
Take notes. Take notes, fellas. Take notes.
AAA came and then we were able to leave and go back to his house. But as soon as we got to his house, it was time to go. So we had to get on our flight, I believe at like 5 in the morning. Our flight was late on the first flight because there was some storming and stuff and they didn't want the turbulence, so then we had missed our flight, so they had to rebook us for a new flight. Luckily they had another flight, so we were able to still go to Cancun that day. But we didn't get there. Originally we were supposed to get there at noon, but we didn't get there till like 5 or something like that.
Right.
So
we can only do one thing, which was like I think a show. I don't know who was playing, but
oh yeah, they had a little show at that.
Which one of my friends fell asleep at the show, you know. Knocked out.
First night gone.
First night gone. I know she was tired. Our other friend, she already told us she had one good night in her. One good night.
And that was her good night.
And that was a good night.
Like,
yo, I was like, so that's it? You know, I don't drink or nothing like that? All-inclusive resort, FY, VIP. We had wristbands to get in, exclusive
Super
stuff.
dope.
Super dope. So that was a good night. She was like, she said one thing. She was like, well, if I throw up, y'all gonna hold my hair back?
So I'm about to hold Jesus' hair while he throws up because we're best friends and that's what best friends do.
We was like, for sure. She was like, bet. So she left and got some drinks. She ended up having a ball of a night.
These folks was about to throw up.
That was probably like the last time she drunk, like until probably like the last day.
but yeah, we really didn't do much the first night. It was just that show, and then we had dinner at like this buffet, and I got dress coded. Let's not even talk about that. Literally had on this cute bomb swimsuit with my bomb Fashion Nova pants, thought I was looking cute, and got dress coded at the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the second day, we had a good breakfast, and we pretty much chilled, went to go look throughout the resort. I think we went shooting that day.
We went to, you could call it a gun range. It was like a single man's gun range.
Yeah.
And
Shot rifles.
yeah, all four of us got the shot rifles. Hey, I got that aim. No
Highest
cap.
score.
I got.
We tied.
I was about to say, I thought we tied.
We tied for the highest score.
But yeah, that was dope. It ended up raining. We ended up having to move the party inside, which was really dope. They let us take our drinks back to the resort, like back in our bedroom. So that was pretty dope. So the second night was kind of cool. And every night we had like a dinner. They had a dinner for us. So the first night was the buffet.
Yes.
The second night was, what was the second night? Was it Japanese? Italian?
Yes, it was
Japanese.
that Japanese food, I think.
Yeah, which was
some type of Asian cuisine.
Yeah, for sure. Which was I
was
know a
not
lot
good
of
for
people
me.
didn't like it, but
It's not good for me.
it was It wasn't no hibachi or nothing like that. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure not.
But it was
But
cool.
yeah, then that night,
Yeah.
I think it was that night. Yeah, so this night I'm like, you know, I just want to spend some time with him. So then he told them like, hey, we're just gonna go back to the room early, you know, and just chill. So we go back to the room.
I thought I loved it.
Okay, don't just jump to the punchline. This is my story.
Man, I told you, this is our story. Oh, you talking about this part? Yeah.
Yeah, this is my story.
Yeah.
We're like, you know, doing our own little thing, and midway, he's like, no, I just, you know, when you have this feeling and you just vibe with something. He was going all out to have this like elaborate thing to basically say, I love you.
I want to tell you how beautiful I think you are, inside and out. And I want to have babies with you, and I want to marry you, and
Then he finally says, I love you.
I love you.
And I am just sitting there like, I don't know what to say. That's so sweet. I just, in me, I did not feel that way, and I didn't want to say I love you too if that's not how I felt. And it's strange for me because normally in relationships, I'm the first to feel it. I just don't say anything until the other person does.
But what did I tell you? I told you didn't have to say
Yeah,
that.
you
Like,
definitely
don't
made
sit
me
here
feel
and try to
comfortable.
play me.
No, you made me feel
Sit here and try to
comfortable.
play me.
He was like, you don't have to say that back. Like, I just want to say this to you because this is how I feel. But low key, it freaked me out that I didn't feel this way before he did. And so the following morning, I like call my best friend and I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I'm feeling super anxious and just like weird. I don't know what happened, but he basically told me he loved me and I don't know that I feel that way, and it feels kind of uncomfortable for me to even say anything or talk about it. I don't know what to say or do. I didn't say it back. Is that bad? Should I like jump ship out of this relationship?
No, she was acting weird the whole day. No.
Oh my goodness. But my best friend low-key talked me off the edge of like breaking off this relationship, because once I got to that point of it like feeling weird for me, I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Let's go into trying to preserve the friendship. But he talked me off the edge and was like, okay, I think you're overreacting. It's gonna be okay. Like, he's understanding, and as long as he is not trying to rush you into anything, like just take it day by day and everything's gonna be okay. Just give it some time.
Y'all see
And
my
yeah.
face?
Whatever.
Tuesday we went. So we went ahead and bought some excursions for the Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday we went zip lining, ATVing, which we rode together. That was
So
cool.
much fun.
Yeah,
Didn't think I was gonna like to drive, but I was in that thing brooming. Like, it was so much fun. So much fun.
Big dope. And after that, we went to, what's that place called with the
A cenote or cenote or something like that.
where like cliff jumping.
Oh my gosh, I went cliff jumping.
Yeah.
Also want to do that again, hopefully sometime soon once this corona stuff is over. It's such an exhilarating feeling. Side note, I'm super pissed off that I went to Mexico and didn't even get an ounce of authentic Mexican food.
It was a resort. Like, they're gonna treat us like Americans. They're gonna try to make us feel comfortable.
But
now, I am upset that we didn't have any Mexican food.
okay, because we had the chance. They offered us Mexican, and we never went on any of the days or nights that we were there. We didn't choose Mexican, and I wish that we did.
But yeah, Tuesday was date night, and it was Italian. And I got my other friends to plan a little surprise for her when she got back into the room. So it was rose petals all the way from the door to the bed to the jacuzzi, which I had she don't drink, so I had like apple cider there, had a little gift bag, and I put a little skin smoother in the jacuzzi. Rose petals in the jacuzzi too. Hey, I hope y'all taking notes. And she didn't even get to see none of that. Like, the rose petals led to the bed and it stopped right there before leading to the jacuzzi. I told her, go ahead and change into your swimsuit.
So I'm in the bathroom getting ready, and I'm trying to be all cute. I'm about to put on this cute swimsuit that I didn't get to wear the first day. I'm about to be looking super bomb. And as I'm putting my swimsuit on, I don't know what happened, but I just remember choking. And like, when I say choking, like hard to breathe, choking, coughing so bad. So I'm like, can I come out now? Can I come out now? But like in the midst of me coughing. So just imagine someone coughing and trying to speak. And he's like, don't come out, don't come out. But at this point, I'm like, I can't breathe, so I'm coming out. So I come out barely even dressed because I'm choking, and he's like, oh my gosh, like, you're actually choking. Let me get you some Sprite or something to drink.
I wanted to do CPR.
Come on, Danny, please wake up.
Riley? Oh, and I think he's back.
But
Oh my goodness, no.
they didn't let me.
Oh my goodness, no. So basically, yeah, I'm like choking and it wasn't cute, but I end up getting my little swimsuit on, coming out composed, collected, and it was super sweet. He had some like cheesecake delivered and fruit, and we got in the jacuzzi and just sat and talked, and it was a really good night.
But the next day was also full of surprises. Wednesday was another excursion. She wanted to go swim with the dolphins. I knew this before we even like left to Cancun. So we went to go play with the dolphins, and I thought that was pretty cool.
I was so excited for this excursion. Like, I had wanted to do it since my sister-in-law had done it, and she told me how much fun it was. I just loved the thought of it, and when we got to actually do it, it was probably one of the best experiences for me. I will still remember Picasso to this day. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was kind of scary. The worst part was when we got back, and I don't know if there was some kind of miscommunication or what, but literally we didn't have a ride back to the resort. So we're like scrambling, like calling the resort and trying to figure out how we're gonna get back. And I just remember this really sweet Hispanic guy was like in the car, in some type of taxi or something, and he drove us to some place where they helped us to get to our resort.
Yeah, boys got stuck out there, yo, no cap, for a good
And we
couple
were waiting
hours.
in the heat, like, oh, that was like the worst part of that day, was trying to check into our flights and get back to the resort.
Yeah.
But once we got back, everything was cool. We got all dressed, and we went to, what did we eat that night? Steak?
A steak.
Steak.
So Wednesday was our last night being in Cancun. And so we all decided, you know, we go get steak. We went to this VIP section, which was exclusive on the side of the beach, where you had to show your wristband to get in. And I already had told her, as well as like the rest of the crew, you know what I mean, as being the only dude on the trip, I was really chill throughout the whole trip. But the last night I was gonna turn up. Like the last night I was gonna turn up. And turn up I did, boy. Turn up I did. I sure enjoyed myself that last 24 hours.
Turn up!
He
No
for
cap.
sure enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I tried to enjoy it with her, but she said I was like too clumsy, and I was like,
Yo, this is the first time, mind you, he had gotten pretty tipsy the other night. But this night was different. He was like really drunk, and honestly, I'm sitting there. He goes into my bag to get some hand sanitizer, spills hand sanitizer on my bag, breaks the little like hand sanitizer thing. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of annoyed. Like, I don't like when people get drunk and are like this. And so then after that, he goes off, and what looks like to me off by himself, as in with nobody from our group that we came with, onto the beach, and is like walking out randomly, and we're all like, where is he going? So as his girlfriend, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be the one to go and get him. As I'm going to get him, I'm in sand. I hate sand. I'm calling and calling and calling and calling his name, yelling out on the beach, trying to get his attention, and he doesn't listen to me. I go back to the bar area, and I'm sitting there contemplating on whether I want to stick around and just be like this sourpuss, or if I should just go to the room. So I finally just decide, okay, I'm just gonna go up to the room and chill and enjoy my last night. Like, I'm not gonna let my last
And
night
what did
be
you do
ruined.
when you got up there?
I chilled. At first I was watching TV, but they really didn't have anything because obviously the channels are not the same. So I ended up just getting on my phone and then laying in the bed till I go to sleep.
Some American stuff.
Okay, and
But nah, no cap, I had fun. Once they told me she left, I was kind of like salty and kind of upset that she left. So I was gonna go after her. They was like, nah, let her cool off. You know, you go and do your thing. You know what I mean? And so I continued, you know what I mean, to chill. A dude that was there, me and him from Canada. He was from Canada, you know, and we was walking out to the beach. We saw this boat.
Don't touch the boat. Nemo!
He touched the butt.
We was kind of plotting on how we was gonna steal the boat.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail! Period!
But of course we ain't gonna steal the boat because we in Cancun. Nobody wants to go to jail in Mexico. I don't know nobody in Mexico. So it was a whole little, you know, plot and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty drunk. No cap. But I had fun. Definitely, you know what I mean, shout out to the other two friends. I definitely enjoyed that night. It was much needed. But I was down there crying because she left me, and something happened to my cousin. I got a call from the States that something tragically happened.
It's enough to make a grown man cry. But not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
I don't think we made up that night.
No, we didn't. I was like, leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Don't come in my direction. Like, I'm going to sleep.
No.
don't even say nothing to me, boy.
But yeah, so then the following morning, we all went out as usual to get breakfast, and we spent most of our time at the resort pool.
Fire, big party that was going on. It seemed like everybody that was in the resort was at that pool.
Yeah, I think that was the day. Was that the day with the coconuts?
Yeah, that was
Or
the
not
day with the coconuts, with the balloons. Pineapples, and they was tossing us balloons. You remember the little thing?
Yeah. They had like a super cool game that they were playing, and they had the drinks for us and everything. So it was super, super nice. And that's the day that we actually got connected with other people that were at the resort. And we ended up all just sitting in this one area of the pool, and we just all talked and stuff. And we're like, dang, you know, we wish we had more time. It's so sad that we have to leave.
I don't want
But it was a good last day.
For sure, I got drunk too. For sure, got drunk. For sure, got drunk.
And that's why he was crying at the airport.
Why are you crying?
I'm like, babe, you want some food? Like, you want me to buy you a burger? And he's like, I don't know what's going on. And at one point, one of our friends couldn't find her little slip that she needed to get back. It was just a bunch of stuff going on. But we had some dope burgers over there.
Yeah.
They had these burgers with like mac and cheese on them. He was able to try it.
Yeah.
And then we ended up getting back, and that's pretty much how the trip went. I feel like overall, if we had to rate the trip, what would you rate the trip?
That's a good question. What would you rate it? You probably gonna rate it higher than me, for sure.
I would rate it a 7 out of 10 because it was good, but I wished that it would have been better. Like, it can always be better.
For me, it was like a 6.5. Again, I was the only male on this trip. Me and my girl didn't connect as well as I thought we was going to connect. We was fresh in a relationship. I mean, things happen. I didn't get to party as hard as I wanted to.
Well, I want to get wasted.
I want to get totally wasted. I want to get wasted every single day of my life. I want to get chocolate wasted.
But hope you enjoy the story.
Yeah, that was a story time.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can get the notification, like the video, leave a comment down below.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. We out.